Good morning, boys and girls. I hope all is well. Good morning, parents. I wanted to take the time today on this January 7th, 2021, to talk about what transpired yesterday in the current events. I believe it's important to not shy away from moments like this. I think we could do this in an appropriate way. There's a challenge of doing it, especially in a school where you are, we're kindergarten, and we're going to be kindergarten through 8th grade. We're kindergarten through 5th grade right now, but it can be done. And it's important to talk about topics like being principled, integrity, honesty, fairness, justice. So what brings to mind first is an address from Abraham Lincoln before he wrote the Emancipation Proclamation. This is an address to Congress, and I took an excerpt of that. Here goes. Fellow citizens, we cannot escape history. We of this Congress and this administration will be remembered in spite of ourselves. No personal significance or insignificance can spare one or another of us. The fiery trial through which we pass will light us down in honor or dishonor to the latest generation. There's a lot there, but I think it's important to touch on courage, to touch on this concept of higher than self, this concept of honor, the concept of being principled. Let me remind you what IB defines as a principled person. Someone who acts with integrity and honesty, with a strong sense of fairness, justice, and respect for the dignity of the individual, groups, and communities. They take responsibility for their own actions and the consequences that accompany them. I think it's important that these topics are discussed and kids have a way to talk their feelings out, to be heard, to have agency, to be able to explore a little bit of what these topics mean in their context. And that's the most important thing, to make sure that kids are heard and they feel safe here at the school and your homes. So I just wanted to say that, boys and girls. I wanted to say that to your parents as well, that, a pillar of IB is to make sure that we are current with our learning and our pulling from what's going on in this world and making our learning and making ourselves a better person. Part of that is taking principled action. And I think about principled action about who I become, who I can become. It can be principled action about what I will do in light of, maybe hearing an opinion that I might not be in agreement with. And we all have work to do, myself as a 47-year-old and a student as a 7-year-old. I think we all have work to do in trying to understand our principled actions and who we are. There's a lot of concepts that we can talk about, but I just gave you a few today, and I just wanted to touch on that and make sure that parents and boys and girls, that we want to be able to talk about it and address it. Thank you so much, and take care. Mwah. Love you guys.